Welcome to You and Me and a Cup of Tea with your hostess, Dionne, the Tea Priestess Sloan. Hi. Isn't this lovely? My daughter made this for me a while ago to put up on my website, and it kind of actually um, was for my coaching, which, if you're interested in getting more in depth with your dreams and goals with me, do check out my coaching page. But this really captured what I wanted the experience of coaching to be like, and actually inspired me to start doing these videos. So there's you, and there's me, and there's our cups of tea. We're just sitting down having a chat and taking care of getting those goals achieved. So first, the tea. Got my lovely macaron cup and, logo placement there, but oh, my lovely little macarons. I love that. And I've got chai tea in my cup today. And look. I love this. My daughter bought this for me, too. Looks a little sheepy. Definitely for yarn, not because I'm sheeple. So, chai tea in the cup today. It feels like a chai tea kind of day. It's got cinnamon in it and cloves, and it's a little spicy. This morning was kind of cold in my part of the world when I woke up. Not that I'm complaining, because Georgia in the summer is... So I am loving the cooler temperatures that I'm waking up to. Good stuff. So, today, a little bit of housekeeping. June 3rd is the next Boost Your Creation Success with the Elemental Forces of Nature call, and I would love to have you join. It's a group coaching call, helping you to focus really tightly and spend some time really connecting with your dreams and goals and determining what they need to do in order for them, what you and them need to do in order to make them come more fully into your life. I'm really loving the insights that are being shared, and I'm loving the insights that I'm getting as I am working on, other things as well. So there's that. If you're interested, I'll put the link in the bottom, and you can sign up. I'd love to help support you bringing your dreams and goals to life. So I've been talking about doing a video on tracking, and this is going to be a little bit of a mashup because I don't want it to be too long, and I think I'll probably end up doing a video just on tracking so I can show you all of the different ways that I track how my dream is going. Tracking is an earth skill, okay? So the best thing for you to do in order to help you see the progress that you've made is track. Now, for the marathon, for the purposes of that, I've been using the Runkeeper app, and if you follow me on Facebook, on my training days, you'll see that I post a picture of me after I've done my training, and a few little notes, more for me, but just to kind of give you an idea of where I am and where my thought processes are that day. So I can now see how fast I was at when I first started this whole training journey as compared to how fast I am now and what I'm doing. And like I said, if you follow me on Facebook, it keeps track of everything that I'm doing. It keeps track of how far I've gone and my average pace and the calories burned. And I'm not too worried about the calories burned, but what has been interesting to me is that it ranks my speed times by like 1 to 10 or 1 to 20. And so if I move faster, then it'll let me know, hey, this has now become your third fastest training for a 1 to 3 mile training. So that's been really cool to kind of see, oh, okay, what were the weather conditions that day? How did I sleep that day? All of those things I hadn't even really considered before I started this training, but it really does make a difference. So that's one way that I track. The other way that I track is my journal. And this is actually my planner and my journal. I write in here my to-do lists and everything, but then on the day I have like a week at a glance page that has all of my to-dos, and then on my daily pages I write down just insights and things. And I wanted to share with you because this past weekend I went the farthest that I have ever gone. I did a 10K, my first ever 10K. And that for those of us in America is 6.2 miles. And the training that I did was actually 6.5 miles. And I want to read what I wrote here for that day. And there's my page. And it says, "Yay me, long run, 6.5 miles. This training kind of scared me. It was my first 10K ever, and I've never thought I could go so far along the road to this dream. I'm setting personal records for doing things I've never done before with the Runkeeper app. And I'm also shattering limiting beliefs that tell myself that I can't do it or that it's not possible. Today, 13.1 miles isn't possible, but 6.5 miles was not only possible. I did the thing, and I did it the best I could with the current level of training I have behind me. And how much further can I go if I keep training and keep adjusting my movements based upon what I learn about myself from each training? So here's to me breaking through a barrier and moving closer to my dreams. And yes, I mean all my dreams." So today when I decided to sit down and film the video, 2 cards popped out. Belief system from the air realm and pace from the water realm. And immediately when belief system popped out, I knew I was going to need to film a video talking about reading what I had written, because I really, even though I've been doing these videos and even though I've been saying yes, 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 every time I train, I have these little voices that say, "Oh, it's okay to stop. You can't. Oh, it's so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. My body feels so heavy. Oh, I just can't run another step. Oh," and then I talk out loud to myself, and anybody who's running the track with me probably thinks I'm crazy because I keep telling myself, "Come on, you can do it. Push." And I'm talking to myself out loud. So when all of those little voices are in my head are telling me that I can't do it and I'm so tired and all of these other things that are coming up, that's where I'm holding this there's a belief system in there that's being routed out so that I can push through it and break through it. And I just keep upping my pace. I keep paying attention to my own pace. I don't worry about anybody else who's passing me, how many times this person has lapped me. And believe me, when I was running around the park on the weekend, I had people that passed me 2 or 3 times, and I had to stop. After a while, I had to stop paying attention to how many people were running past me and just really focus on keeping my own pace. Now, I ended up with a pace of about a 20-minute mile, and so if I were to attempt to do a half marathon today, it would take me about 4.5 hours. And that's not terrible, because that lets me know that, okay, it's actually doable. A half marathon is doable. It's not a dream anymore. I'm nearly there. I'm halfway there. So that's why it's so important for you to track things so that you can really see how far you've come as compared to where you are. And then you start to look at the possibilities. You get to open yourself to the possibilities that yes, you can actually do this if you keep your own pace. Keep your head in the game. Don't give up. And that's a lot of what I talk to myself about out loud while I'm training. Don't give up. Come on. Push a little bit farther. Push to that tree. Run to that tree. If you make it to that tree, you can stop for a minute. Okay, how about trying to get to that trash can? Run to that trash can. So when you're looking at your own personal goals and dreams, set little teeny tiny goals and talk yourself through them. Don't worry about what anybody else is saying around you. What do you need to do to get yourself to that next level, that next step, that next pace, that next pace? I felt like Rocky, honestly, after I finished doing this 6.5 miles. I felt as if I had done this huge training montage, and it just imagined all the other times that I have been training over the last 2 months leading up to this. And now I can really see where I'm going to be in the next couple of months if I keep it up, if I keep making these little adjustments each time I train. I'm gonna make my goal. I'm going to meet my goal. The goal isn't necessarily just to, my goal isn't just to do the marathon. My goal is to prove to myself that I have what it takes to go the distance. Be like Disney's Hercules. I can go the distance. So I know that you can go the distance too. Look at your goals, track them, see where you're at now as compared to where you were when you started. Do something a little bit every day. Work on your mindset. I do a lot of talking to myself, a lot of affirmations, a lot of inner work, preparing myself to meet the me that is going to cross that finish line in 3.5 hours. I'm learning how to do this. I'm learning what it takes. I'm making adjustments as I learn more, as I apply the lessons that I learn. I make adjustments, and I know you can too. I know you can. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this has been helpful. If it has, please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll get updated as soon as I put up new videos, and I've got actually a new series in addition to this one coming up in June. For the month of June, I'm going to do a new series, so I'm not telling you anything yet. That's all you get. So do make sure you subscribe and go and make those dreams come true. You can do it. I know you can, because I know I can too. Talk to you soon. Bye.